Hi, it's Mark Bossert from Top Local Lead Generation. We're here with award-winning Vancouver wedding photographer Josh Bowie. How are you doing today, Josh?
Good, Mark. Thanks for having me on.
So we're talking about the frequently asked questions that you get all the time, and I guess we'll just jump right in. So do you shoot in color or in black and white?
Yeah, this is a question that I hear fairly often. The way it works now with the digital photography is that everything is shot out of the camera in color, and then after the fact, when I go through and I'm editing and retouching, I can convert any image from color to black and white. So this is one of the huge benefits of digital photography is that you can have any image be color, black and white.
Cool. So do you retouch all the photos that you send to clients?
Yeah, so I'll take a couple thousand photos during the day, and I'll edit those down to about kind of 5 to 700 for the client, and then I'll go through and individually retouch each of those 5 to 700 images. So that'll include some cropping, some color corrections, some removing little imperfections, and so on. So yeah, each of the images that the client will get is individually retouched.
So can clients make their own prints or do they have to buy them from you?
Nope, the 5 to 700 images that the client receives, they get those. They're all in high resolution, and they're welcome to do what they want with them. They're welcome to make some prints. They can share them on Facebook. They can burn copies for friends. They're basically theirs to enjoy.
So what about books? Do you make books for your clients?
Yeah, absolutely. I've got a couple of different a variety of books that I'll make for clients. I really encourage clients to make a book. I think it's really important, especially these days when everyone has so many photos on their phones and stored on their computers. I think it's really important to get them out and print them, and make a book and be able to have the whole wedding day, the best images from start to finish, all kind of documented in one place. I think it's really important. And like I said, I mean, I give the clients all the images, so they have them on their own in high resolution. They're welcome to make their own books as well if they prefer. So I encourage them to make a book, whether they have me make it or make it on their own. I think it's really important just to have all the images in one place and have them in print.
So 5 to 700 images, how long does it take you to retouch? That's a boatload.
It is quite a few images. It is quite a few images. I think a lot of photographers give quite a few less than that. I prefer to give more. There's some images there where it might not be an award-winning photo, but it might be one of their Aunt Sally who flew in from England or something for the wedding, and I don't know who that person is. I would rather give that to the client and let them choose what they want to do with it. So I usually tell clients I like to have 3 or 4 weeks to edit the photos, especially in the summer when things are busy and you're kind of shooting every weekend. It gets a little bit backed up. So that's kind of the standard time, about 3 or 4 weeks to have all the photos edited and delivered to the client.
So that's the limits to your growth, basically.
Yeah, I've got friends who help me out who are professional retouchers. So if it gets overwhelming for me, I'm able to outsource it to some friends who kind of work with me in my business, and they're able to help if it gets to be overwhelming.
Awesome. Is there any other, along this vein of, what black and white retouching, is there any other things that you'd like to add?
Yeah, I think the retouching process is an important one. I think it kind of defines a little bit the style of the image, and everyone's kind of got their own flavor of how the images are retouched. I like mine to appear natural still. I don't want it to look, the sky shouldn't look completely like it was created in Photoshop. I want the images to look and feel natural, but the retouching process just enhances it. It should look natural, but just better.
Right,
But yeah, I don't want my images to appear like they're heavily photoshopped.
right.
Yeah.
Awesome. Josh, I think that sums it up pretty good. Thanks a lot. So if you want to talk to Josh, give him a call at 604-897-7689. He's posting regularly to Facebook, and you can check his awesome photos out there, and also on Google Plus. So, and also on his website, bowieweddingphotography.ca. Thanks a lot, Josh.
Great. Thanks a lot, Mark.